Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because nobody ever told them the truth. Right now, somewhere in the world, a brilliant mind is sitting in a room, frustrated, exhausted, and questioning everything. They've consumed every motivational video, read every self-help book, followed every Instagram guru, and yet, nothing has changed. Why? Because the information they've been given is incomplete. It's polished. It's comfortable. It's designed to make you feel good, not to make you grow. Today, that changes. This is not a feel-good video. This is the blueprint, the raw, unfiltered, step-by-step architecture of how ordinary human beings transform themselves from absolute zero into extraordinary success. The kind of blueprint that is never shared on mainstream platforms because it's uncomfortable, because it challenges you, and because it demands everything from you. Stay with me. What you're about to hear will either disturb you or define you. The 0 point. Why most people never begin. Let's start at the very beginning, the 0 point. 0 is not a position. 0 is a state of mind. The tragedy of the human condition is not poverty. It is not lack of opportunity. The real tragedy is psychological paralysis, the invisible prison built brick by brick from self-doubt, comparison, fear of failure, and the deeply ingrained belief that success is reserved for other people. Here's what nobody tells you about the 0 point. 0 is not the problem. Your interpretation of 0 is. When Elon Musk was building his first company, he was sleeping on a couch, rationing his meals, and working 22 hours a day. When Oprah Winfrey was building her empire, she had been fired from her first television job and told she was unfit for TV. When J.K. Rowling was writing Harry Potter, she was a single mother on welfare, writing in cafes because her apartment was too cold. They were at 0. But they did not think in 0. The first principle of the blueprint is this: reframe your current position as your launching pad, not your permanent address. The identity shift. You cannot build a new life with an old self. Now here is where the blueprint gets uncomfortable. Most people try to change their circumstances before they change themselves. They want the new income before they build new habits. They want the new relationships before they heal old wounds. They want the results before they do the work. This is backwards. Neuroscience has proven that the brain operates on identity-level beliefs. Your subconscious mind, the most powerful force in your body, will always act in alignment with who it believes you are. If your deep identity says, "I am a struggling person," your brain will unconsciously sabotage every opportunity for success. It will make you procrastinate. It will make you self-destruct. It will make you walk away from the exact doors that were about to open for you. The most radical act you can perform is not to work harder. It is to decide, at the deepest level, who you are becoming. Not who you were. Not who the world says you are. But who you are choosing to become. Write it. Speak it. Rehearse it daily. Dress it. Act it before you've earned it. Because identity always precedes reality. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your identity. Change the identity first, and the results will follow with a force that will shock you. The architecture of discipline. The unsexy truth. Let's talk about discipline, because this is where the fantasy ends and reality begins. The internet is filled with aesthetic morning routines, cold plunges, and 5-hour journaling rituals. And while those practices carry value, they have become a performance of productivity rather than the substance of it. Here is the unsexy truth about discipline. Discipline is not about doing extraordinary things. It is about doing ordinary things, extraordinarily consistently. The difference between the person who achieves their goals and the person who merely dreams about them is not talent, not luck, and not connections. It is the accumulation of micro-decisions made daily, in private, when no one is watching and no one is applauding. Every day you choose to study instead of scroll, that is a deposit in the bank of your future. Every day you choose discomfort over comfort, that is a brick laid in the foundation of your empire. Every day you do the work that the person you want to become would do, you are becoming them. The blueprint demands this. Build systems, not just goals. Goals are destinations. Systems are the engine. A person without systems is navigating life with a destination and no vehicle. Build your daily systems, your non-negotiable habits, your protected hours, your sacred commitments, and protect them with the ferocity of someone who knows that their entire future depends on them. Because it does. The network principle. Your environment is your destiny. No one tells you this clearly enough, so I will. You will never outgrow your environment. You must change it. The people you spend the most time with are not just your friends or your colleagues. They are the architects of your ceiling. Their beliefs become your beliefs. Their standards become your standards. Their level of ambition, or lack thereof, becomes the benchmark against which you unconsciously measure yourself. If everyone around you thinks that a stable salary and a 2-week vacation is the pinnacle of achievement, your brain will eventually accept that as the ceiling of possibility. You need to place yourself, physically or digitally, inside environments where your current best is someone else's starting point, where the conversations are bigger than your current reality, where you are the least successful person in the room. This is not arrogance. This is strategy. Seek mentors who have already paid the price for the knowledge you need. Invest in rooms where the entry fee stretches you. Read the biographies of people who built what you want to build, because books are the most democratic mentorship in human history. Your network is your net worth. But more than that, your network is your norm. The failure protocol. How to use pain as fuel. Success is not a straight line. It never has been. It never will be. Here is the failure protocol that the blueprint demands. When you fail, and you will, do not ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Ask, "What is this teaching me?" Failure is data. It is the universe's most expensive and most effective education system. Every setback carries encoded within it the precise lesson you need to advance. But most people are too busy grieving the loss to read the lesson. The highest performers in every domain of human achievement share one common trait. They process failure fast and they extract the lesson completely. They do not wallow. They do not victimize themselves. They conduct a ruthless post-mortem, extract every insight, and return stronger. Pain is not your enemy. Wasted pain is the final truth. So here it is. The blueprint nobody shares. Change your identity before you change your circumstances. Build systems before you chase goals. Upgrade your environment before you expect upgraded results. Process failure like a scientist, not a victim. And above all, begin. Today. Not Monday. Not next month. Today. Because the world does not reward the most talented. It does not reward the most educated. It rewards the most relentless.